Joe is, in a way, when he's played without the max mode and without this max confirm, a very, in my opinion, old school Street Fighter-esque character. Is a character that will guard ranges really, really well, right? Fireballs and DP and Tatsu. Right, sorry, actually not this one. This will be mostly like some sort of Tiger Knee, but this is kind of the Tatsu in a way. The vertical, the horizontal range closer. His normals are great. There's not the fastest, but they have a lot of range and threatening hurt boxes, right? Even this and the slide. So he can close this range and guard this range really, really well. This is mostly safe on block. Like it's basically like Saga Tiger Knee. You want a space. It's not a Tiger Knee motion. It's Alpha Seiko back motion. But you want to kind of space it right? And he can put you there to like, be aggressive, or you can go back and anti-air. You can fireball and guard their jump and so on. So what happens is that he's really, really good at defense, but he's not the best character to open people up with offense. His jump D is great, is really, really good, but with an opponent that can react, stand guard against his stuff, he will have to play stuff like, yeah, there. Does he even combo? Yeah, he does. So yeah, so that's like how he opens up into max modes and so on. So think of Joe a little bit like the Sagat of the game. Even though he doesn't have, the higher fireballs and the low fireballs, he does have these giant tornadoes that kind of cover both options in a way. He has these against the jumps. He has these against the jumps. He has this to kind of surprise the opponent and follow them if they're trying to walk away or whatever, because he can be spaced to be safe. And it has one of the best looking anti-air super moves in the entire history of fighting games. Because this is an actual Tiger Knee. If you do Tiger Knee like you do with Saga, you get a super with him. Look how cool the effect is. It's like, oh my god, yes, right? So you see this, and you're like, the moment they hop, you can actually do this. Like, this is an anti-hop move. It's so cool. Also, he has the super, which is a great anti-hop too, if you can execute it, right? And does a lot of damage if you hit them as soon as, like, if you hit them with the full thing. Hold on. Oh, is it? There. This is mostly, I love it for the animation. But yeah, so jump CD is good too. Like, look how much it extends. But generally it's mostly like a pressure character. Oh, not that. How is the follow-up? But he has like this follow-up and then the punch one. I don't know, he has like an overhead thing. Or he used to have it. So yeah, generally the range for him is mostly like how you would play Sagat, right? DP, anti-jump, Tiger Knee super, slash kick. And the particularity of Joe is that if he catches you into that and they can do the execution shit, oh, you're gonna hurt. You're gonna be hurt. What's his role usually? I would say that Joe shines as a point character because it's basically like the idea that King has in this game is a character with an extremely good neutral and is a keep away character, defensive character. He can use the bar, right? He can do a lot of stuff, but you require above average execution for his stuff. So I would play, especially starting with this character, I would start as a point character. He also has, yeah, okay. So he has tap combos, that one. I'm not great at them, but It's basically like if you can not hide, buffer your half sickle back punch, right? So you do quarter sickle forward, half sickle back. If you do that, if you do the crouch B, crouch A, stand A with a half sickle forward, no, sorry, half sickle forward, quarter sickle forward move, yeah, you can get a confirm into this super. And the level 2, if he has it in this, no, I think he only has level 1. Yeah, it only has level 1 because he has this one level 2. Okay. But yeah, it generally like, it can confirm pretty easily. Or, this is very, very easy. Like, this is like one of the easiest confirming in the game. Right? Because you have a lot of time with all of this animation. Yo, Deadly Rave Neo, how you doing? I'm doing a segment to explain to people what to expect from characters or different characters, different players of different characters. So the average Joe, the average Andy, the average Yori, what they will do and what to expect, right? So for Joe, you can expect a fairly defensive player. Most likely this is a defensive character, unless they're an execution monster and they can switch on a whim from a downslide confirm. So generally you want to be patient against Joe, because yeah, this is pretty good. So from here, right, from here to there, this is all Joe's yard, right? I'll show you why. So from here, you can do this. That will hit by just walking. Oh, sorry. Yeah, so you can also react to stuff like this. That will not hit, but this will hit. So you can space it just slightly outside. The fireball will hit. You know, like, it will dissipate out of this range, right? But at this range, it's like a late poke, in a way. Will function as a late poke. Or you can do the double one. It has a great reaction with Tiger Knee Super once again. See how it closes that range. Stand CD has all the time to come out and anti-air. Jump CD has all the time to come out and anti-air. Standing D has all the time to come out and poke. And also you can slide under stuff. If you know your opponent is going with a jump CD, they can trip it with a down forward B. This is an option. This is an option. So yeah, he wants to guard this range, and he can move inside the range and still have great options, right? Oops, there. And then you have the confirm into max mode. You can go empty. And you're back. See how like the game puts you back at your critical range. Is almost poetic. This is good game design to really explain to the player actively where you want to be with Joe. Look how it just falls on the line. I'm not doing anything, right? I get the grab, let go of my stick. Both characters are at the line because you're getting advantage. You're getting rewarded for landing this throw. So what can you expect against Joe is holding this range at all times, dancing back and forth from this range, controlling it and guarding it, right? That is really neat. Yeah, there's a lot of these things to teach fighting game players passively, but we are failing to ask the questions. We are failing to analyze things. We want the option where we press a button and we are rewarded and it does everything for us because we don't want to think. There is a culture in fighting games now where the more stupid your options are, the better it is. And that is what makes people worse because they don't have to think when using their option, or they have to think less. So stuff like this is really good game design in my opinion. So yeah, it would dance back and forth. Not gonna lie, Joe is one of the hardest character to get in on if the player is good. So what you want to remember against Joe is that once you do have the life lead, he has to come to you. And that's where the party starts, because he does have great options to come to you, right? They're all like safe on block in a way, but they're all exploitable in a way. So what happens is, if he does this, it's really hard to punish or to walk back because of the range and the speed it comes at. But it's really easy to DP or to put something preemptively to occupy this range, because until there, see, here is still non-threatening to this range. So you can put your button in there before this hitbox comes out. Moreover, hold on. So moreover, things like this can be preemptively jumped out. So yes, if you jump, you're gonna be hit by this if he does it, right? But it's not the worst thing that can happen. Like, yes, you're knocked down, but it's not gonna combo you into that from this. Even on counter hit, I don't think you can combo from that. You can backdash as well and punish with what's it called? With a button, because most of his stuff has a recovery. Not specifically this, but stuff like this, or stuff like that, or the slide if you're out of range. This, of course, like if he fucks it up, or that. So, it's a character that you want to beat with fairly precise ranges and decent reactions, and using your invincible tools. If you don't have invincible tools to react against his stuff and you don't have great movement, you're gonna struggle against Joe. So say that you have, I mean, Bao would be doing good against him with meter, but if you're Bao without meter against Joe and you're not established that fireball range, you're playing at this range, you want to get the fuck out of there. So you want to play full screen, for example, because you don't have that movement that will allow you to whiff punish. Yes, you can backdash and do Bao Ball, but if you do that and they don't come out, they can do this to your Bao Ball, they can do this to your Bao Ball, normal one, and so on. So careful of Joe is a really good defensive character. If you want to learn fundamentals in a Street Fighter-esque comfortable way, it could be a good pick. Not saying play Street Fighter in KOF with Joe, but I'm saying that if you want to have some answers while you learn the game, then Joe could be a good pick for you. And that is the way you fight him.